steps made in light. Sometimes I wonder which way I'm gonna go. Sometimes I wonder if I'll ever know. And I hope I don't leave here too soon, but it always seems to go that way. 'Cause I'll follow the light of the moon more than the light of day.
All right, welcome back to the Wake Up Tucson show. Christopher DeSimone, Ed Alexander, and you are listening to the stylings, as they like to say in the professional world, of Hans Hutchison. Hans, good morning. Welcome to the show.
Morning.
I love the way you pick and the combo of the voice. Very, very nice.
Thank you.
I'm digging it. You are a guy. We were talking about, because sometimes, as you're living the dream of being a musician, this is something that you kind of do full time. In addition, you're a weddings guy. You do a lot of wedding stuff.
I'm a weddings guy now. Yeah.
So you play at weddings and you DJ at weddings.
I play the guitar. I play the ceremony.
Okay.
Play the classical style guitar.
Okay.
And then I DJ the rest of the night. Cocktail hour, and set up all this stuff and mics and
okay.
Yeah, I do all the sound.
So you're born and bred in Tucson, Arizona.
Born and bred in Tucson.
What side of town you grew up in?
On the north side.
Okay.
Yeah,
what's north side?
Foothills.
Okay.
Foothills. Yeah, the old north.
Now we always kid with my friend Joe Higgins. He's a Craycroft and River. We call that lower foothills. Are you a lower foothills or an upper foothills?
Upper foothills. I mean, in the foothills.
And what school
That's
did you?
the foothills, though.
Foothills, as we like to say.
Yeah, but still north of that river is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Junior high. Where'd you go for junior high?
Orange Grove.
Orange Grove, and then and then high school.
South Point.
The old land.
Stick together.
When did you first start playing guitar?
I was a little kid, probably 7, 8. Dad had guitars on the wall for decoration, so he didn't really play them, and they didn't have all their strings.
Now, why did Dad like guitars so much that he put them up on the wall?
Dad was Steve Hutchison. He owned and ran the Copper Queen and the Temple of Music and Art, and he was just an artsy kind of guy.
Okay.
So he liked fun decor and music and.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what were some of your dad's maybe musical heroes / idols that maybe you inherited as a kid?
Well, so Kingston Trio was a big one with Dad.
Sure.
And Harry Belafonte, that kind of tropical thing he really liked.
Okay.
But also Canciones de mi Padre.
Oh, of course.
Linda Ronstadt was like
playing in your house a lot?
All the time. Yeah.
So when you first started playing guitar, self-taught, then went to lessons. How did that work, the actual training of it?
Yeah. This was back before the interwebs.
Right.
So, yeah, it was kind of self-taught.
I just love you say interwebs. That's what we call it here. This guy's made for this show. So you were self-taught a little bit.
Books. I mean, I'd go to the library and get a book.
Get the Mel Bay. Mel Bay, is that the one?
That's right. Mel Bay and the Beatles books. I was lucky enough to have a decent ear, so I could listen to the blues show on the radio.
Gotcha. And
kind of play along, and that taught me a lot.
So what year did you graduate South Point? This will pinpoint you musically a little bit.
95.
All right. So you're a little younger than I am. So what was the music you were listening to, like when you were in senior year of high school? What was in the Hans?
Wasn't it Dave Matthews Band?
CD. You'd have a CD changer. I'd have a tape player in my day.
Being a guitarist, there was Zeppelin and Hendrix.
Right.
Were always in there.
Okay.
But as for the times, I think there was a lot of Dave Matthews.
I don't care about the times. I just want to know what you were listening to.
Yeah.
So, so guitar heroes for you growing up. I mean, you mentioned Zeppelin, so Jimmy Page is in there.
Jimmy Page, Hendrix for sure. That Band of Gypsies, that was the first cassette tape I ever bought.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was a good one.
What about just pure? So you say you do classical too, right? And you're doing acoustic.
I went through I guess I grew up on blues, and then started looking towards country and and jazz a little bit, and then went and studied at U of A, studied classical.
Oh, okay.
I didn't graduate with it.
Okay.
I went back to construction to make money. And then
Now, do you have a degree from the U of A at the end, or?
in geography.
Look at you.
Yeah.
So did you do some teaching of the children?
I did some teaching of the children. Yeah.
Where did you teach?
At Basis.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, the one at Alvernon and
Okay, the first
Speedway.
one. The original.
First one, the original.
The proto-basis, as we like to call it.
Yeah, I was there when it was still the old building,
Okay.
and then we built the new building.
How'd you like teaching?
I loved teaching. I really loved working with kids, but it is a lot of work, a lot of long hours, a lot of work.
Right, absolutely.
It was harder work than the construction career.
How many classes were you doing today?
Oh, I don't know. It wasn't the hardest. You know, there were teachers from other schools. And
Right.
I was like, man, I'm drowning. And they're like, oh, you have no idea.
So let's talk about this. We can talk music. We'll definitely talk music before the show's over again, but let's talk about geography, okay?
Uh-oh.
How ignorant is the average American on geography?
Pretty bad. We didn't grow up with much.
Right.
I learned a lot as a teacher. Teaching the kids, I was like, oh, that's where that is. Just map geography. I mean, there's the map, and then there's the science of it, how air and earth and water work together. That's geography.
Right.
And then there's the people side. So there's
Sure.
really three parts of geography. But map-wise, people do not.
So one day, I thought I was decently smart fella, right? And you know, we got the script spelling bee that's on, right? They do that geography bee.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
It's on PBS. I think Alex Trebek was hosting it that year. And literally, I felt like the most ignorant dude in the world was watching the geography.
It's tricky. I mean, there's just a lot of memorization.
Yep. What's the name of the lake that's next to this lake in Zimbabwe? And you're like, what?
I still don't know all of our mountain ranges. I'm a little embarrassed to say.
So you leave teaching to do what you're doing now full time?
I did. Yeah, this is the backup. I actually had to leave because my mom needed some help. That's
Gotcha.
why. And I was doing this on the weekend, teaching full time. I've got some other little side gigs with construction still. And then mom got sick, and something had to give.
Okay. What's your if I was going to hire you for some construction stuff, what are you good at?
Keeping up and building new, and
Gotcha.
yeah, I got my hands full with it.
So for you, I guess what was your first entree into the wedding gig, doing the wedding stuff?
Well, my friend Jason Swergel got married when we were in our 20s,
Gotcha.
and I was flattered that he invited me to play and wanted me to learn Ave Maria.
Okay.
His wife wanted to walk down to Ave Maria, so
Can
So
you
that
can you still do Ave Maria to this day?
not on spot. But
Okay.
by tomorrow, I could have it down.
Get in. And
I'll have him
you
come
get
back and do it
voice
for me.
and fingers, yeah.
All right, I'm going to take a couple of birthday calls, then we're going to go to break,
Oh,
and
fun.
we'll bring this young man back and do a little bit more, finding out more about Hans Hutchison with the Arizona Originals. Let's go to Hank Amos on line 3, Tucson Realty. Hank, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, good morning and happy birthday, amigo.
Hey. Are you there?
Hey.
Hey, we're here. Hey,
Yeah.
thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning to you, Hank.
Let's call
So
him to
what
say
are your
hey.
big plans today on your birthday day?
What'd you say? I'm sorry, you broke up a little.
What are your plans today on your big birthday day?
I definitely have a lunch on the business side of my life that I got a business lunch I got to do, and then my wife and I are going to go out for a quiet dinner later tonight and do that. The kids are busy. One girl's doing high school athletic training stuff. The boys working. So it'll be me and the wife quietly, and then something on the weekend, maybe a little more
You
festive.
can party all weekend. You can start today and party all the way through
It's true.
Sunday.
It's true. So quiet dinner with the missus tonight.
So what do you start on Thanksgiving and just keep it rolling?
That's true. Why not? We're Italians. We're
He's got
very
a big family.
We're very festive in our house. I mean, for God's sakes, Ed brought me a antipasto for my birthday instead of cake. I mean, all I need is a little vino and we're good.
So were you one of those birthday boys that because your birthday's in December, you got nothing hardly for Christmas, or did you get both?
I had a really cool family that didn't pull that crap on me, so I got separate gifts.
Good for you. Good
So.
for you. Well, I just wanted to call and wish you a happy birthday. You do a great job for Tucson. I love your show. and I hope you have a great day today.
Awesome. I appreciate it. Thanks for the kind words, sir. If I don't see you, have a great Christmas, okay?
You got it. And to my Lancer Nation friends, go Lancers.
Yay.
Nice.
Steve.
Thanks, Hank. Appreciate it, buddy. Have a great week.
All right.
Let's take one more call, 790-2040. Let's go to the mayor of Marana, Arizona, Ed Honey. Ed, what's shaking? The other mayor, Ed. What's up?
The other mayor, Ed. Tú estás un hombre muy viejo.
See.
Thank you very much for those kind words.
I don't know any Italian, and I have some broken Spanish, Chris, but happy birthday to you.
Hey, your broken Spanish you just did was much better than Beto, so good going.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, happy birthday to you, and hope you are doing well. Thanks for all you do for the community. It's a great service putting all that information out there, and I wish you well, and hope you and your wife have a great dinner. And you could go up to the gallery where Mom and your brother live and eat up there. You know.
It's a possibility, but I think I know where I'm going. I'm just not going to tell anyone where we're going.
He's not going to let you know anyhow, yeah.
So, but let me say it back in my Beto Spanish. Grassy ass, Senor Alcalde.
Oh,
Have
jeez.
a wonderful birthday, Chris.
Thanks, buddy. Have a great day, sir. That's Mayor Ed, the mayor of Marana, Arizona. We're going to go out with the stylings of Hans Hutchison, and we'll bring him back. We'll get a couple more birthday calls in before it's all over. And you can also, Ed, is the video thing, are we on video right now? We are.
We are. We're live if you go to KVY.com, and otherwise it'll be on our YouTube later.
So go to KVOI.com, hit watch live, and you can see my ugly grill and the ruggedness that's Hans on the other side of this. So he's got his Exo coffee distressed trucker hat, looking good today. So let's go back. Let's go to breaks, visit some great sponsors. Ed Alexander, Christy Simone, Hans Hutchison. It's the December 5th show, 10:30 The Voice, local news, and Hans Talk. Go.
Last time I was at your place, it smelled like wine, and I'm trying to make a man of myself for you, honey, but it's looking like I'm not gonna have enough time. Melikalikimaka is the thing to say on a bright Hawaiian Christmas day. That's the island greeting we send to you from the land where palm trees sway. The sun will shine by day and all the stars at night. Melikalikimaka is Hawaii's way to say Merry Christmas to you.
That was beautiful. That's the holiday stylings of Hans Hutchison. Out in the green room, Adriana is enjoying the tunes. She wanted me to officially invite you to our Christmas party.
Oh, fun.
It's a Tuesday night at the Tanque Verde Guest Ranch.
Oh, I love the Tanque Verde Guest Ranch.
So
I do a lot of weddings out there.
I'll give you details before it's all over. So Ed Alexander's here. Ed, first and foremost, thanks for all of your coordination on this birthday celebration.
Thanks, everybody called in and just says, hey, man. Over the years, made a lot of friends, and we appreciate them.
And a few enemies, but lots of friends. I agree with that.
I didn't talk to the enemies.
Well,
I could have sent Chuck a reminder.
He called up, remember. Chuck Huckleberry did call.
True, yeah.
Some guy named Chuck Huckleberry did call up in first hour. And if you want to check out Mr. Hans, he is actually on iTunes and Spotify. You actually, I see Heart Gone Astray.
That's
and
the latest.
114.
Yeah.
What's the meaning of 114?
It's a number that just kind of keeps popping up. Keeps popping up. It had popped up a lot at that point, but it just keeps popping up. So I thought it'd be fitting to give the album a lucky name.
Now, if someone wanted to hire you to do a wedding or something where it's just you on the guitar, no DJing, you would do that also.
You know what? There's a opportunity cost.
Gotcha, sure.
Surely.
So if I only do 20%, then I can only make 20%.
Gotcha.
So I'd only do the whole thing.
I see. So if you want Hans, you got to do the package.
You got to do the package.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
And you can check him out on HansHutchison.com.
Yep, ISON.
Yes. So there's no two N's in Hutchison. It's only one at the end.
Yeah, and it tricks everyone.
That happens.
There's a Miss Robinson, I think.
That's true. What is first concert you ever went to?
Was Robert Palmer.
Yes.
My mom won tickets. We were at Dillard's or something. She put her name in a box, and I thought the girls were going to be there, but they were not. But it was still a good show at the TCC.
So you're a teenager at this point.
No, I was 11.
Oh, 11. So you're 11, but you saw the
Maybe 8.
You saw the videos with the very hot models on the back.
Yes.
And so you thought, okay, Mom got these tickets.
Mom, you're cool.
In the back of your
This is
skull.
good.
When you get to the TCC, there's going to be Robert Palmer, a band, and 46 models possibly.
I mean, he had a couple videos. That was his shtick.
Right, of course.
Sure.
We had front row center, and I remember my mom and I must have been 8, and my mom and I are sitting there watching front center, and everybody around us is standing and dancing and stuff, and I was there with my mom.
Mom was cool, right?
Mom is cool.
Yeah,
Mom
see?
is cool.
There you go.
What was the best concert you ever been to?
Ooh. I saw Ben Harper at the Centennial Hall.
Okay.
And
Tell me more about Ben Harper.
Ben Harper is he plays slide.
Okay.
He's a kind of folk rock guy.
Okay.
He was big with Dave Matthews. Like, they would have played a show together.
Okay.
But he, at one point, the whole band just stopped, and he walked out there and just did his thing a cappella with no mics. It was chilling.
Wow.
It's mind-blowing.
Who's a guitarist that when you watch them in the last 10 to 20 years, you're still like, you're like, I can't do that, but I'm like you're like really impressed by what you see?
M. Ward.
M. Ward. Tell me what an M. Ward is. I never heard of it.
The letter M. I don't know if this is... Oh,
Okay.
No, he does have a name.
That's okay.
But he just goes by M. Ward. W-A-R-D. He lives in L.A. He actually just did a song with Hal Gelb, our local...
Oh, really?
Hal Gelb. Yeah, they did a Leonard Cohen cover. A Thousand Kisses Deep. It's real nice.
M. Ward.
M. Ward.
And he's acoustic usually?
Usually acoustic. And he did 191 Tool a couple months ago and came out and opened with guitar, which you'd think would be 5 minutes. 25 minutes later, he's still just playing guitar. I had no idea he played like that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You can check him out at mwardmusic.com. I just looked him up. So check out mwardmusic.com.
Fast fingers.
What's your favorite 2 locally owned restaurants that you like to go to?
Tito and Pep. You been there? I was there last night.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What did you get?
He's a Lancer.
That's
my same year.
What'd you get? What'd you have to eat?
What did we have? We had the calamari.
Okay.
I was going to call it squid, but that would be...
That doesn't sound as good.
Calamari. And the campachi, which is another fish appetizer.
Okay.
And then for entrees, we got the steak skewers, because I love them, and the pork chop.
Okay. And
Damn, you eat a lot.
second favorite place?
The Little Poca-Cosa.
Ah, okay. Sure.
Yeah.
Very nice. Downtown.
Yeah, I love that spot.
And tell us about your car outside.
Oh, I have an old Blazer. They're the first edition, 72 Chevy Blazer.
It was a pickup truck with a shell on it. They called it a Blazer.
That's right.
Yeah, I love those. Those and Broncos are both great.
What color is
Yeah.
it?
That's orange. Hugger orange.
I'm just telling you, Ed, everyone at this studio who has seen his vehicle outside, even Heller opens the door and goes, "Is that your Blazer?"
Cool.
Well, Hans, it was so nice meeting you today.
Pleasure, Chris. Happy birthday.
Thank you very much. And
Sounded
hopefully you can join us for the Christmas party. I'll give you details before you leave. So best of luck and keep doing what you're doing. And again, check out Hans Hutchison, only one N,